What's up, guys? What's going on? Hope you guys are doing well today. And got something interesting I want to talk to you about. So I belong to a bunch of these groups on Facebook, social media, fruit collector groups, things like that. And I forget who it was, or I'd give them a shout out, but somebody recently posted an article about cracking carambola to induce flowering. And it turns out there's actually some real deal research around this. So we went to T.R.E.C in one of our videos. I'll put that link above. That's Tropical Research Education Center. And the PhD there, Dr. Jonathan Crane, had been doing some studies and some work here with carambola. So carambola, right here like I have behind me. And by cracking them, almost like you would crack your back per se, it induces flowering. So, these trees, to be honest with you, are kind of like overachievers. I would look at them at my book. I mean, they're constantly fruiting. Seems like all year long. I mean, there's some points, they might not have some fruit on them, but for the most part, they're very rewarding trees. They don't require any water. No external types of fertilizer. I would say the biggest thing with the carambola, plant one like yesterday, and just plant it in a wind protected part of your property. I found they're just completely wind intolerant. So you get these in the right place, they're gonna thrive. They're gonna constantly push back. So we just had Hurricane Irma come through here. These flower all the time. And I think what I wanted to point out to y'all right now is they're flowering like I've never seen them flower before. I mean, there's flowers on top of flowers on top of flowers. And this looked a little better a couple days ago. Really just a heavy flower set. And I wonder if it's from, that hurricane really just stressing and smashing the branches around like that. I haven't been out here, trying this on the trees, not yet at least, and I hear it's almost like kind of maybe cracking your back. That same sound you'd get, that. And if you want, I'll try it, so hold tight. All right, I'm back. So hope the lighting's all right here. It's a little dark. As you can see, Miss Melissa to hold my camera for me today. So you can tell I've been beating her up with all these new videos she's been putting out. She needed a little break. I had to get out here, so I'm bringing her some work. She's got some editing to do. So I hope y'all can hear the audio, or if it even happens. Like I said, I've never tried this before. Very experimental. There's already some flowers on this branch. And something else I'll point out about carambola, starfruit, whatever you want to call it. I don't know if my camera will pick this up. There we go. These flowers, they're edible. So delicious. They have a little bit of a maybe tang to them, you could say. Not bad. So I'm going to take this branch, and like I had just talked to you about, I heard a little bit. A little bit. So I'm getting minor cracking. That was obviously a dead piece there on the end, so I didn't get that actual back cracking sound I was looking for, but that's what we're talking about. So, possibly, and look up Dr. Jonathan Crane's work. Don't trust me for it. T.R.E.C, like I said, he works in South Florida in Homestead. He's done some studies and some research on this. It's been proven, so it's not me just kind of guessing, and we had 100 and something mile-an-hour winds here. And believe it or not, I have probably 5 or 6 carambola on the farm right now that still have fruit that stayed through that 100 something mile-an-hour winds. That was one of the first ones I was expecting to lose fruit, so I was impressed that they held fruit through 100 something mile-an-hour winds, and I'll stop over there and show you that too. What's up, guys? So back at you from deep in the canopy, and I'm underneath some grandfather oaks and some bananas, and most importantly, some starfruit. So these have not, just grown since the hurricane, and all those little orange dots you see up there, just that little section, and homegrown. Carambola, absolutely delicious. So really cool thing is, this tree has young fruit on it right now, flowers on it right now, and fruit that are ripe to eat. And these made it through the hurricane, so that was the main thing I wanted to point out. Hope you all enjoyed this video. Cracking carambola, carambola doesn't like the wind. I would say that's the #1 pro tip you guys could take home from this. I mostly have Fwang and Shriekum varieties of carambola out here, although I do have 10 varieties. So most of the other ones I just have one of. The Shriekum and the Fwang I probably have 3 or 4 of each. So we're tapped on carambola. I'm not going to be planting anymore. These trees can produce 2,000 pounds of fruit a year within a couple of years. We're talking, I don't even have irrigation here. So heavy producing, very rewarding. Highly suggest planting one. Check it out. Like, subscribe, share. Don't forget any of that.